What is going on, Nemesis Gaming League? We are here, finally, the All-Star Weekend. Wow, see, Money, I just can't believe we're finally here.
Yeah, me neither. It's one fast-paced season for sure. Already halfway through.
Yeah,
Can't believe it.
oof, can't believe it either. But we're gonna start off with a little bit of a fun GM versus GM, East versus West matchup. And I believe we're gonna have drop shot in there. We're gonna have hoops, and what's the last one if it goes to three? I
Just
believe
a
this is a
just a
best of three.
standard 3v3 is how we always have ended this. Always do two meme games and then we give whatever, if it goes to a third, we give them a shot to play a real game.
All right. I did not know that, but now I do. Now, this is a very, very conflicting matchup for me because I am a GM myself, so I hope nobody wins, but there has to be a winner at the end of the day here. So, we have in the East, who do we even have for the GMs here today? We have KN for the West, I do know that. Double, I believe, is in the East. Goff is in the West. Boongi, I know, is in the East. Do you know any other GMs that are participating today for this GM
Uh,
Showdown?
I honestly don't know. Squirrel left it a surprise for me today. We're gonna find out as they last what is it? How many we got in here? Last two load in. Still waiting on them. But yeah, it's total surprise to me. But I'm always just gonna root for my boys over here on the. Why can't I ever remember what side I'm on?
You're on the West.
On the West. Yep. Always rooting for the West
Well,
side, baby.
well, I'm sorry to tell you, but I have my faith all day for the East because I'm part of the East, and I just feel like East is just a little bit more competitive this season than the West. But today will prove who's the better All Stars and who's the better side, East or West.
Yeah, I mean GM Showdown. Does it even really count? I don't think so. The real competition's gonna come when we go each league by each league, making things fun for everybody. So we'll see what happens.
Indeed, indeed, we will see what will happen today. Now, as we're waiting for one more person to load up, Uh, and even though this is a meme series, just GM best of three, I'm assuming you're gonna go with the West since you're part of the West division to win this GM showdown.
Yeah, definitely the West in a 2-1 fashion. I think they're gonna take hoops because hoops better than drop shot, and then I think since it's gonna have to go to a game three, they're gonna win standard car soccer.
Very interesting choice. Very interesting choice. Now on the other end of me, I think the East is gonna win. I think they're gonna beat the West in drop shot, and I honestly do think they're gonna beat them in hoops too. I just feel like East is just cracked overall. See, Money, I'm sorry to tell you, but East is goaded.
Yeah, I mean East is all right. I think overall though, right now actually in the GM showdown, from what I understand, it is a tied overall record since we have ever done Nemesis. They are sitting at a solid, 2-2 each. And then, I mean, West is absolutely dominating Novice at, 2-0, undefeated.
All right.
West winning Prospects at 3-1. And then it's tied in the Challenger League, both teams 2-2. But East has apparently been dominating Rival at 3-1. And then Titan being also newer, like Novice, having one less game played than the rest of them out here. East is winning 2-1, so I'm hoping West ties that back up tonight, but we'll see what happens.
Absolutely. It's going to be a very, very enjoyable night for all these All-Stars and everybody watching too. And it's going to show like, hey, we're a better division here. The East is better than the West. Sorry, I had to give my full prediction of the full night. I honestly do think East is going to win out tonight. Do I think they're going to win every game? No. But it's all going to start here in the GM Showdown with the East coming up top first and just setting the momentum for the rest of the night for the East compared to
Um,
the West.
we'll see what happens. I beg to differ. I think the West has always had some really strong players. and I think we've always been more competitive. You know, we have less of a gap between top and bottom. You know, so there's we just don't have standout bad teams, I guess, that just
This is
can't win.
true. Especially tonight, we have all stars, so it's the best of the best of each conference and each league we have here at Nemesis, and they just got to show what they got. If
Yeah,
they can prove that they're the better, maybe more competition or even better players, it's, that's just how we're gonna go down to. Just see how it goes.
yeah, it's definitely gonna be a hectic night. It's gonna be crazy. I'm currently looking at the VCs for the All-Star games, and the West is still missing a player.
I have an
Oh
update.
man.
Oh, we're getting management VC talk right now. What's going on, Squirrel? Tell the public what they want to hear.
So Seabiscuit went to his grandmother's and didn't tell anybody. So it's his fault. I am looking for replacements right now. Sans has not got back to anybody, so if need be, we'll throw an AGM in there. So I am going to.
We could do a stunt double. We've always done stunt doubles.
That's true. We can do stunt doubles.
Let's see. Let's see who's on.
And this is already showing East is already superior than the West.
Oh,
East
Hey.
is here. I'm about to ping everyone.
I could ping Dr. Waffles, see if he'll stunt double.
Oh, Astro's in. I believe he's the East though.
Yeah.
He is.
Do believe.
You can't blame Biscuit though, because his grandma's in a tough situation.
No,
Nah,
that's fine.
I don't blame him for that. I just wish he would have given me a little bit more of a heads up.
He went there at 1 o'clock today.
Did not let me know, which is unfortunate.
So for him to be there for 4 hours is not a great time. Everybody say a moment of silence for Seabiscuit's grandmother. All right, thank you all. Oh man, this is a good day.
Yeah, hey, we're starting off the GM conflict going on right now in the GM's chat. Everybody's saying, "Yeah, I can do it," but they're all Eastern GMs. None of them are Western, and
Yep.
I don't
so,
know. So many new GMs this season. So many new
yeah,
orgs. It's hard for me to know. I didn't even know Double Stuff was a GM. So sorry, Double Stuff.
he's a replacement for
Oh,
Saki.
I think we got Grav for the Victory Org.
They type in too fast. I can't tell.
I sent Grav the lobby info. See, this is why we have such a long break in between games. It's for this reason right here.
Yeah, I mean, we'll just have to fly through 3 games in 20 minutes. It'll be fine.
Oh, don't worry, East will sweep. Make it quicker. A little bit of a biased division,
Oh,
but
you already pinged AGMs too?
Yeah, I pinged AGMs too.
No.
I'm ready.
Oh, we got a wild grab in the Western VC.
Grav is in the West and Rogue is his AGM. So to me, that might be good enough. If you're good with it, Mr. Money.
Oh yeah, I'm good with whatever the West decides. I'm just waiting for them to get in the lobby.
Too bad I wasn't on the West. Maybe I can hop in, but why would I help out my enemies?
You know what? Why are they your enemies? Oh, we got Rogue in here. So let's get these people joined up and
Oh,
get
there,
this
mate.
under...
Sorry to cut you off.
Let's get this started.
Yeah, but to answer your question, I'm part of the East, so anybody in the Western Conference is my enemy. East is just better. I mean, everybody's my enemy at the end of the day, but
You know what? I believe that, Dan. You seem very savage.
Well,
All
we
right.
got everybody coming up here.
Best of luck.
All right, let's get it. Get
All
this
right,
first series going.
here we go. We got East versus West GM style and drop shot. Let's see, we got blue team starting to keep the pressure early here. GMs, oof. Let's see what happens here. GMs can finally show why they are a GM and see if they're well enough and good enough to continue on with their GM reign. Blue still keeping the pressure going. Orange still has not gotten a towel yet, though. Astro gets a nice touch. Even gets more towels covered. Double. Unable to get the 50. Orange starting to keep the pressure coming. Now KN's up. Down to Goff. Goff gets a nice tap. Some of the blue areas now open. Let's see if Orange can capitalize and maybe get a goal for that. Jax up on the wall. Get the touch. Aims for the open spot on the floor. Sadly, Orange blocks it. Orange gets another touch on the ground. Gets a nice pinch. Samungi's there for the blue team. Deep into the orange zone now. Orange trying to clear it away. Doubles up. Tries to get a touch. Goff saves the ball. The ball is now supersonic. We have Astro AFK sitting on top of one of the open towels. Bungie misses the save. KN gets the first goal for the West.
That's just, unfortunate. The East there losing a guy to AFK'd, lost connection, game crashing there. But hey, the West will take what they can get. Sometimes we need a little extra help.
Indeed, indeed. Looks like Astro did lose connection, so it will be a 4v3 in the meantime while we continue on with this drop shot game for the GMs here. Chax down to Sabungi. Sabungi carries the ball. He gets one touch. Chax tries to get it. He gets the 50. Rogue's there for the orange team. The ball has still not touched the ground. Orange trying to do something with the supersonic ball here. Supercharge. Blue trying to get it cleared. No, the blues ball still up. Orange, Goff gets another touch there. Still has not hit the ground. Finally, the orange gets some kind of touch on the ground there. And the blues area is starting to open up a little bit more here. See, Money, what do you think so far about this game on a drop shot?
I mean, it's kind of looking like the West here, even with the one man down on the East side, just has the more mechanical players, and that's super huge in drop shot, especially having to create your own net. And yeah, it's really giving the East a hard time, but being down a man's definitely not helping. But their man down is now back, so we'll see what happens here. Maybe they'll change the game around for him.
It will possibly change the game around as Orange starting to have more and more the blue floor open to them at their availability here. Blue trying to get a goal, trying to even this back up before the Orange can get a 2-goal lead, because if there is a 2-goal separation and drop shot, it makes it much, much more difficult for the blue team here to get another goal. We see a little bit of a double commit coming out from the blue team here. Grabs up, trying to get it down. Ball still not supercharged. Orange can't get the touch, but it still gets to be on the ground. Astro trying to get towards the open, and Goff's there to block it off, but no! Oh my goodness, what a save! Oh, I find a sliver, the two open spots on the ground there by the Orange just trying to get it out, and they finally get it out.
That
Cans up
was
for the
amazing.
Orange.
Oh, my fault.
Oh,
It
you're
was
good.
just an amazing save overall. Drop shot, that's
Yeah.
one of the hardest things to do, is get the save as soon as the ball gets even close to the ground. And performed well, got some damage off of it, kept the play alive and hopes alive.
Absolutely trying to do something. Now more of the orange zone is open. We haven't seen a goal in a little while. These zones are starting to get really torn up here. Blue still trying to find that first goal. Try to get it done. Wow, Supersonic Astro get the touch. The ball is still in the orange territory. Double tries to get something going. Chaz misses. Grav trying to do something here. Oh, what a pinch by Double. Tries to send it back to the orange side, but no, unfortunately, can't get it. Blues team, the floor is starting to get really, really wide open here, see, Money, and I don't know. Do you think they have a chance still?
I mean, they definitely have a chance having their fourth guy back. They played a lot better. Oh my goodness, Goff with a risky dribble there, able to get the last second touch on it to stop it from going in. But yeah, it's definitely very possible for Blue to at least score. Now, come overtime, I'm not 100% sure. I don't play a lot of drop shot, but if the floor doesn't reset in overtime, that's going to be pretty much a wash for whatever happens here for East.
Down to the final 10 seconds here, and it's not looking good for the blue team as KN gets the 50 and scores for the orange team with 9 seconds to go. Wasn't a 50 as I thought it was, but KN still scores it. And it's not looking too hot for the East team in this game on the drop shot here. As we're coming down to the final 4 seconds, it's pretty much impossible to try to open up the zone again. And the West taking game 1 of this GM showdown here in the drop shot area.
Yeah, it's pretty nice win there from the West. They had a little help from a DC, but you know, it's all fun and games here in the GM showdown, so I'm sure there's no hard feelings about it. And I guess that's just gonna send us on to the next game here, which is just gonna be as much chaotic and as much memey as the first. Although I will say, very surprised that there weren't meme cars. Usually that's a huge thing for All Stars.
Absolutely. We're here to have some fun, a little bit of friendly competition. It's not really worth much, but we're just here to see, hey, what you got in these extra game modes. Just some GMs having some fun here. But looking to hoops here, it's going to be a little bit different. I feel like we're going to have a little bit more goal scoring. And let's see if we get some dunks going on, C-Money.
The dunks are all you need when it comes down to some hoops here, as I could not think of the game mode for a second. But I'm excited to see what it's going to be like in a 4v4, since this is usually a 2v2 game.
Absolutely. Let's see who's the Bucks in this scenario. Bucks to Suns. I have a good feeling that the Bucks team will take the win. Totally not saying because the Bucks won the finals there, but I think the East in this chance, I mean, they got to even it up, right? So they got to win this game.
Yeah,
I said at least send it to a best of 3.
I'm sure that there's going to be some throwage for content, of course, in the GM Showdown. Going to send it to a best of 3. But then again, I think Goff would have to turn it down a little bit, as he seems to be the hard carry so far in this GM Showdown.
Oh, what a save there by Goff, hitting it off the backboard. Blue ball's going in. KN misses the touch. Sabungi gets a nice shot off the sidewall for 2 points.
Yeah,
But they're up 1-0.
That's just a crazy redirect off the wall there. Tries to beat a man out and gets the angle on it. Goes straight up over the rim, and I don't think anybody was really expecting that from either team.
Nope. And we come back to it here. Double on the sidewall. Gets a little bit of a touch. Get a double touch and bumps KN at the same time. KN's up. Trying to get a pinch. Keeps it in the blue territory here. Double. Misses the touch. Astro gets a little side touch there. Double tries to keep it off Goff. Goff's keeping the pressure going from the side there. Astro gets a wonderful clear out to the orange territory. Grav's trying to carry it. Grav clears the ball a little bit. Grav continuing his shot still, but no cigar. Sabungi tries to get a block, but he misses the block. Double trying to keep something going. Astro a little bit awkward there, trying to do something with it though. Maybe looking for a pass here. Goff trying to pass it down to one of his orange teammates here. A little bit of a bounce pass maybe. Astro trying to get a block. Double. Oh my goodness, the ball hits the corner of the top of the roof. Doesn't get nothing. C-Money, what do you think so far about this hoops game?
I mean, it's just how you would expect any standard Rocket League play to be matched. Completely chaotic. I'm not surprised that not very many goals have been scored. You know, at first you'd think it is, but there's just so many people on the field at all times that it's nearly impossible, but they're going to prove me wrong here, as West is going to get the equalizer off some pretty fast gameplay there.
KN getting the 50. Rogue's just there trying to put a little layup in, and it finally goes in. West even it up at 1-1 with 3 minutes to go in his hoops game, trying to get the best of 3 sweep here for the GMs. As we get back to the action double, tries to get a 50. The ball is a little bit over the net here, a little bit of an air ball. Bungi, it's a nice pinch off the wall. KN does not get a wonderful touch. Zabungi tries to hit it out the back. We're trying to follow it. Goff's there to block down the ball. Astro gets a little bit of a flick, gets a little bit blocked by the rim. The 5th defender in this save. And Blue still trying to find a second goal and try to find a lead in this series.
Yeah, they're trying, and they're trying hard. They've had most of the offensive pressure since that last goal. I mean, we had one really good look there from the West, but now it's just a little bit back and forth here, and it's going to be interesting to find who gets their footing first to wrap this game up and potentially put away the nail in the coffin with how low scoring this has been so far.
Yes, and I've been seeing Rogue getting many demos. He's really trying to do something here. Too bad there's no fouls and hoops here. He's just been demoing. I think he's trying to go for an exterminator or something. But hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. Grabs up on the ceiling, tries to get it off the backward. Nobody's there to follow it for Orange. Blue trying to come up with some offensive pressure here. KN trying to get it blocked, gets it past the one, but trying to get another touch. He was unable to get it. Goff trying to put it back to his corner. Rogue with another demo. Rogue being toxic as can be in hoops. KN trying to do something. Rogue with another demo, trying to do something for his team. This man should have fouled out by now, C-Money.
Yeah, I mean, he's very fortunate, like you said, that there are not fouls and hoops when it comes to Rocket League. But, I mean, it's a strategy, and it's a pretty viable one. You take one guy off your team to take one guy out on their team, and it's a 3v3. Still very playable, very doable for both teams, but it does throw off rotations for the team being demoed. And in this case, that'll be the East.
Absolutely. I don't know if there's much rotations in basketball, but nonetheless, we gotta find something maybe to maybe get out of their spunk here. Double misses a little bit of touch, but leaves it for his Astros, his teammate, trying to do something with it, but he was unable to find anything. Orange trying to have some offensive pressure here. We got 20 seconds left to go. KN trying to get a touch off the corner, nothing happening. Ball's up in front of the blue net. Goff hits it to the corner. Ball is getting pinched up, still in the blue corner. Still, the orange team trying to put this time on the clock here, trying to get a buzzer beater of some sort. And it's not looking right now that a buzzer beater will happen, and we're going to go to overtime in game 2, C-Money.
Yeah, it's the exact type of content you want. You want the overtimes, you want the fun. But, oh my goodness, that's unfortunate. Astro with an amazing save, almost a kickoff goal. Didn't even get to finish my sentence to start overtime.
As we get back to the action here on this game 2 of the GM Showdown here, the very start of the All-Star Day here at Nemesis. Asher trying to get a touch. He gets a little bit of a touch, not enough boost though to finish it off. And the orange team tries to send it back to the blue team. The blue team trying to do some kind of offensive pressure, trying to get some kind of pass play or something just to try to fool the offense and maybe score a hoop, layup, whatever. Jax hits it off the backboard, hits off the rim, the 5th defender once again, but does not capitalize on it. And the ball still going strong.
Yeah, I mean, when you got a rim that big, like that thing is chunky. And it's already a problem in regular Rocket League. Couldn't imagine it being any easier in hoops when the rim's twice as big.
Can't miss it. But the ball is a little bit bouncy, and it's a little bit what we're not used to. Because I bet you none of these guys are hoops mains, per se. But, hey, we're just here to have fun.
Yeah, for sure. That's what we need next to Nemesis. We have a RNG champ. We got what's ice legend or whatever it is. Something like that.
The rim might be getting touched, and the West GMs score, and they get the 2-0 sweep against the East GMs to finish off the GM Showdown for this season.
That was just absolutely intense there. Crazy. You know, we talked about the rim being the 5th defender, but in this case it was the 5th offender, and really helped them out because that was one wacky bounce that stayed in. and ended up causing a lot of confusion on the save there.
Wow, what a way to start off the All-Star Day, C-Money. Just what a way. Maybe this sets some momentum for the West going forward, even though it's for fun. But Rogue saying he got 23 demos that game. Man, oh man, he would have fouled out a long time ago if this was real basketball. But that does it for the GM Showdown, ladies and gentlemen. Please stay tuned. We have the Novice League All-Star game coming up, and it will be normal card soccer like we know it. Know it, love it, see it. And C-Money, you got anything else to say?
Now, I mean, it's going to be a crazy night. It's going to be an eventful night, and it's going to be a long night. So I'm going to be here the whole time. I hope you guys are too, as it's going to be a lot of fun. And I guarantee you, at least novice and prospects, being novice and prospects, are going to have their moment, and they're going to be memeing here. So it's going to be pretty fun to watch.
Absolutely. Hey, we might be able to see a novice moment even though it's the All-Star game. That'll be fun to see. But hopefully you guys stick around, and we'll catch you guys in a couple minutes. Have a good one, guys.